Surviving Reality contains explicit content full of snark and sarcasm that may not be suitable for all audiences. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Surviving Reality.
I'm Gory.
And I'm Carly, and this is Welcome to Plathville, Season 8, Episode 6, Kick Mud, Kiss My Grits.
There you go. That is a very...
That was hard for me to even say, I've got to tell you. Just to say those words.
Did you switch them? Were
no,
you gonna
I'm just saying just to say those words aloud. It was hard for me to do.
I was going to... If I read it too fast and then I would say it, I would say kiss mud, kick my grits, and then I'd flip that around. I mean, I guess it's... I wouldn't want anybody to kick my grits, though. I wouldn't invite people to kick my grits. Yeah. Probably not the best in invitation to send out into the universe.
We need to talk about what we didn't see at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, because we get the screeners, you guys. So the screeners don't have like the mid-season previews there with like the big long...
They just end.
They just
and then
sort of end.
That's how we know that there's a mid-season preview.
That's a mid-season, yeah.
We didn't get anything for next week. It's just there's nothing there.
So we had that feeling at the end of the last episode. We were like, there was probably a mid-season. So that's what it was. A lot of what we saw in the mid-season, we saw in this episode. They're already like jumping right in with this.
Yeah, there were a lot of scenes that
what bothered me, though, was like stuff from the pre-season preview we haven't seen yet. So like there was stuff with Ethan walking around. I don't know if it was Teegan's house. I don't know if it's his rental in Wisconsin. That was like stuff before season 8 started airing. Still haven't seen that. That's probably in the next few episodes, I hope.
I'm starting to get worried that this is like a 90s movie trailer and they're giving all the good stuff away.
Is it?
I don't know.
I think there's still so much more.
The trailer looked good.
The trailer's good.
That's why I feel like I'm trying to temper my expectations.
Okay. It's they're gearing up for the entire family's going to turn on Lydia and Zach.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who could have predicted that?
Oh, no. Once you have the truth tellers calling things out constantly, yeah, they're not going to like that.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to get upset with this.
I continue to be annoyed by the fact that Lydia is exactly who Barry and Kim raised her to be, and now they've got a problem with it.
Yeah, it's like you're just going around and telling people that they're not religious enough and stuff.
No. Kim said they're not like holy enough or whatever.
Yeah.
Like she can't even remember
holy
the
or whatever.
word she used to use to shame her own children.
Yeah, the distinctions that I don't know. I'm not familiar. I don't go to church anymore.
I don't really know.
But like,
there were a lot of Kim cackles in this episode, by the way.
This episode, they are back. They were making up for lost time. Last episode, there was nothing to cackle about.
No.
Now there's everything to cackle about.
At least they understood that the mood was a little last episode.
Yeah.
With Ethan stalking Teegan.
I mean, this one wasn't much better. No. This one wasn't much better. Okay, but for the mid-season preview, it's Barry dating, which when he was walking through the parking lot and we just saw a faceless woman from behind, I thought that was Amber for a second. And I was like, oh, gross.
He's got a type, blonde women.
Oh, no. So, like, I didn't like where that was going.
But then it doesn't really make sense with his Sandra Bullock obsession.
No.
Right? But we're going straight back to blondes.
Was there any movie where Sandra Bullock was long hair and blonde?
I'm sure there was somewhere in...
It wasn't Speed.
Some movie where she wore a wig.
It wasn't Speed.
No.
I could say that.
And that's the one we know that he's...
certainty.
He's burning the DVR up on.
Yeah, definitely.
The VCR.
Most likely
it's a VCR tape.
He has it on Betamax, I think. Laserdisc. Came on 3 different huge Laserdiscs, probably.
Anything else about the preview? I guess they kind of give away where Teegan and Ethan's relationship is going because at some point in a conversation, she's sitting next to him.
She's wearing makeup and she's sitting next to him.
Yeah, so it seems like the tables have turned from where we are right now.
Not just friends anymore, something more. Something there that wasn't there before, maybe, perhaps.
Beauty and the Beast, for sure.
Perhaps.
That's where we're at. All right, well, let's start this episode then.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, the way that the mid-season preview kicked off, it was with this.
It's the first scene of this episode.
The first scene of this episode is the Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving on the farm. Down on the farm. It's like a real Bob Evans sort of commercial that we have going on here today, where it's like, what's everybody doing? We're making bread from scratch.
Kim's roasting a ham. KK smoking meat.
Smoking meat. Yeah. It's been out there for hours, since 2:00 in the morning.
That's Jonah from Seven Little Johnstons. If you're interested in
familiar
recaps
with
of that,
meat.
we have that as well.
He smokes the meat.
He does.
Among other things is our theory, but that's what it's code for, at least.
So they're having Thanksgiving. Luckily, Ethan's able to join them because he drove straight back from Wisconsin. I don't think he stopped anywhere.
Does he have long COVID? Because he sounds so stuffed up, and I think he's just super spreading.
No, I think he cried the whole way back. Oh, the whole drive.
We can't talk about that, though. We can't talk about Ethan crying.
It didn't really go the way he thought it was going to.
Yeah,
he thought he was going to spend Thanksgiving inside of Teegan.
Yeah, he just thought that Teegan was going to throw her boobies back into his arms and be graciously accepted. And no, that was not the case.
He didn't really plan to be here.
No, because he also didn't plan to do any emotional work. He just wanted to do one grand gesture and have that be the solution to all of his relationship problems. Mm-hmm. So that didn't work out. And now he's wrestling with those truths. He's trying to come to terms with that. So he's just laying aimlessly on a bed upstairs.
Well, I don't think Teegan really helped things because she told him that the door is closed, but it's not locked.
Never tell the serial killer that you don't lock your doors. Don't do that.
He's like, there's still hope then.
Hope for him, but not hope for Teegan at this point. We know she's a lost cause. If you're saying that the door is closed, but it's not locked, you have just given this man permission to do whatever he deems necessary to win you back now. And that's a really scary place to be, Teegan. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, I think he's trying to rack his mind. What else could I do?
What other?
The best thing I came up with is what I already did.
I already got her flowers. I already drove one of my collector vehicles several states away. Maybe I could repair another one and really woo her with my mechanical skills.
Gonna buy a white house with black shutters.
That's ultimately where this is going to end up.
Yeah.
I would assume. But yeah, Kim knows. She knows her baby bird. It's Ethan and Mariah. They're both raised the same way, but they both do the same stuff. It's the same helplessness, woe is me sort of reactions to things of like, I don't know how to navigate this.
Ethan does that when he's not getting his way, which is what annoys me more.
Okay.
Mariah is constantly in a state where she's just fragile baby bird and somebody needs to guide her through life.
Yeah.
Ethan is doing it to get attention from other people because everybody has to know how upset he is.
Yeah, and if
that's what it feels like to me.
If he's not his normal chipper, silly, goofy, slapstick, ragtime piano playing Ethan, then like he's not in a good place. He's a loose cannon. He's a powder keg.
Yeah, because he only has two modes. It's either he's being the funny clown or he is angry and depressed.
Yeah, those are two very different people to interact with, though.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to like gauge that, especially when he's not doing any sort of emotional regulation at all for himself. Mm-hmm. So then, yeah, that makes it really difficult to probably maintain relationships, I would say.
Well, you can see like even the family doesn't want to be around him when he's acting like that.
No.
And I'm like, didn't you like, don't you guys are siblings? Aren't you used to that when your siblings in a mood? Like you usually experience that growing up where like you just kind of know, okay, like there's something going on with Ethan.
Yeah.
But instead they're so scared that nobody wants to have a conversation with them or approach him about what's going on.
It doesn't end. The depression that Ethan is experiencing is unrelenting. There is no good days and bad days.
The cowboy pillows, that's the solution.
These are all bad days. Well, that's what Mama Plath's hoping. She's like, he needs to know. He's got to get up there into Wisconsin and get a squeeze on these things and get a read. How is this shaping up?
And then he'll sleep peacefully after that.
Then he'll be able to rest, which he was able to. Yeah. He was in close enough proximity with Teegan. He spent some time with her. He knows it's not really working as flawlessly as he had expected, but there's still, you're telling me there's a chance. And that's all he's hanging on to right now. So he's helping out by laying in a bed unconscious upstairs while everybody else makes the Thanksgiving meal.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, he contributed nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And he was wearing the same jacket, same outfit that he wore. I don't think he showered. I'm concerned.
I want to know how many days it's been since this man has bathed.
This is a concern. Yeah.
I feel like maybe you could hop in the shower before we sit down to eat.
Just for that, just make it one thing on the list of like, let's try and do this before
hygiene,
dinner.
Basic hygiene. Dinner.
Let's take care of ourselves before we have a family meal. Mm-hmm. Let's do that.
But it's a miracle he even gets to be here at all. Because remember that time when he wasn't allowed to talk to the Plath family?
Right. Yeah, Kim did a lot of reminiscing here. Way back to yesteryear, where it was that bitch Olivia who kept Ethan from spending time with his family. Also, Kim went down a whole rabbit hole of like, yeah, we didn't used to celebrate a lot of holidays and stuff when the kids were growing up, but we did celebrate Thanksgiving, with a traditional beach vacation home getaway and chili. Like the traditional chili meal?
I did not believe Kim.
No.
Because she made sure to say when they were really little, they used to go do this. So I feel like they went to a beach house 2-3 times. And she's acting like that was a family vacation, like a tradition that they did every year.
She's like, I used ground turkey in the chili. Like,
kind of the same thing.
It's Thanksgiving. So that's what I'm saying is for her to attribute this to, oh, we definitely celebrated. We didn't do a lot of the other holidays, but this was a big one and it was important to us and we would do this stuff. No.
Also, no memories from the kids, though.
No.
None of them are like, I remember all of Thanksgivings growing up where we had great memories that were made. And Mom would make her famous Kim Plath chili.
Her dive bomb chili.
And we would all enjoy it on the beach. No one said that.
No, because that's not real. That's not something that happened. Kim's making this up because it sounds good. It sounds like this close-knit thing that you all experienced together and that you get to share with everyone about how great it was. Yeah, nobody else reminisced that far back, didn't recall.
Maybe that's why they struggle to pretend to be a family.
They can't even agree on what to lie about?
No, I mean they didn't have things that they bonded over growing up. Like, they didn't have family traditions.
No, yeah.
The family tradition was suppressing your feelings.
Yeah, they're still doing that.
That was what they were most consistent with.
They're still doing that every year, every day.
I felt bad that Zach is away from his family for Thanksgiving for the first time ever, and he's spending it with these people.
This is where you're doing, your first Thanksgiving away from your family, Zach. You are in enemy territory, sir.
Yeah, you guys should have gone to your family's house. I think that's the lesson walking away from this.
I think the rule should be any family gatherings moving forward. We can do maybe the meetup when Micah and Mariah are able to swing by a week before the cameras are there, because Kim had to make sure to mention that too.
I just had a light bulb moment. That I bet the reason they even had Thanksgiving was because now Kim feels like she has to compete with Zach's parents of who gets them for what holiday.
Oh, yeah.
So now Thanksgiving's important again.
Yeah. Yeah. Now she has a reason, because this is Zach and Lydia's first Thanksgiving as a married couple. So
we'll see where they spend Christmas.
That will be very, telling. Very telling. And then that's not the only couple who's turning up here, because we also have Isaac and Kaylin.
They were broken up for 4 days.
48 hours. First 48 hours are always the most important for any breakup. But
everybody's calling bullshit on this.
This is not believable.
Nobody believes that it actually happened. People think it was all for the show.
Or at least not the way that they're telling us. If there were any doubts, or if they had a fight and then it was just say that you broke up for the show.
And then you get back together.
And then you can get back together. You can work it out.
Mm-hmm. So we'll drag it out over 1.5 episodes.
Yeah.
So people will really be on the edge of their seats to find out if you get back together or not.
Just to help with that mid-season hump. That's what we'll do. A little cliffhanger there.
I really don't need any more Isaac storylines.
No, really don't. I'm good. I think I'm real good.
Yeah. And we're not seeing a lot of the little girls as much.
They tried this episode, but if that's the stuff that we're going to be getting, again, can that.
The toast joke.
Oh, boy.
I almost wrote it down and I was like, it's so stupid. I don't even care.
Was that Mercy, Grace, or Faith? Who was that?
Mercy.
Okay.
Yeah. Or live, laugh, love, love.
It was love. Love. Yeah. So that would be faith then. Mercy, grace, and faith.
It's hard to know which one.
Well,
so they're enjoying their Thanksgiving dinner.
They're trying.
Until the conversation takes a turn.
Yeah. If you thought you were going to lose your appetite by just seeing these people gather around a table, wait till the conversation starts flying around.
Because Kim's like, maybe next year there'll be another little person joining us. Wink, wink.
Not you, Lydia and Zach. We're not talking about you. I'm talking about me.
Me and Ken.
Me and Ken.
Me and KK Ken are really planning on having a baby
We plan on birthing the Antichrist this year, actually. That's what we're working towards. We're trying. We are trying.
Why did they have this conversation multiple times throughout this episode about the idea of them having a baby together?
Because I think they're trying to lean into this of, it's very diluted to think like this, right? Because even the way that Kim talks about it later, where she's like, well, if you wanted to try for a son, I would try for you. Like she's putting it on Ken, and Ken's like, I do not want a baby. No.
Ken's like, I'm pretty sure I can't make a baby anymore.
I think it's pretty tall order to ask for that right about now.
It's a toxic wasteland inside there, and Kim's womb as well.
Oh man, shudder to think. No,
all of the kids are like, this is disturbing. You know what it is giving? It's giving Fallon vibes from Unexpected.
Oh,
you know, she'll just get Mercy, Grace, and Faith, one of them to have a baby. And then her and Ken can raise it as their own.
I think that was the plan later. Yeah. Well, she was trying to say that if Kim gave birth, then Grace would take care of it. She would raise it.
Right.
But it's like, no, I think we're talking about the opposite. She's trying to get one of them.
It's hard to know the motivation now because like her move is to have the baby and then push it off on one of the older babies.
Yeah, and then, well, because, like, Kim doesn't do anything. Because even she was, like, thanking people for making stuff. Because she was talking about, oh, we're making bread from scratch. Are you making bread from scratch? Or are you forcing these children to make bread from scratch?
Look, Lydia got here a little early, and so she made some bread.
Okay.
Lydia's the bread maker in this family. We've seen her do it before.
Breadwinner, yeah. She's still...
Kim made the ham. She got the spiral ham out of the wrapper, and she went to the Honey Bake Ham store,
and she stood in line for several hours. Okay, and then she picked it up. It was hot. It was hot too. You
know what she did do? She took the time to juice a very special drink for everybody.
What was this, cantaloupe?
I've never seen something that color.
No,
that you drink.
This is not a color in nature.
That's why I was like, you know what this is? It has to be the celery and ginger drink that she was bragging about a couple episodes ago.
Okay. That's a Thanksgiving tradition,
I think either Barry brought the juicer back or she bought a new juicer.
And then
she made Barry drink the juice that she made out of the juicer.
Diabolical.
Mm-hmm.
That's some 4D chess right there. Forcing Barry to drink the juice out of your better juicer. It back. I don't even need it.
I'm making the whole family juice for Thanksgiving. It's traditional.
It's turkey juice, among other things.
Yeah, it was like, that was the color that my room was painted growing up.
like a pale
green. It was
green.
that exact color.
Very pale. It looked like cantaloupe.
Yeah. Which made me think it was going to taste good. And then I was like, that's not what's in there.
But it also looked way too thick. It was like foamy on top, even when you pour it out of the pitcher, because they were pouring it out of the pitcher. So it just never settles. It's just always activated.
There's nothing else to drink.
No.
She was like, I'm not even putting water out.
Well, yeah, because they were
You're all going to drink my juice.
They were trying to rip on Ethan. They were like, his glass is empty for the toast. Oh, that's bad luck. We got to get him a drink. What do you want to drink? And Ethan's like, none of this. I don't want
I've got my flask in my pocket.
Yeah. He's worried about what that's going to do to the glass, I think, is you pour this thing in there. I don't know what chemical reactions are liable to take place here.
He doesn't eat vegetables.
It's too green. I don't want that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to say what he really thought of it.
Oh. What? Not going to say?
It's not an acceptable thing to say anymore.
Do you have any...
Let's move on.
Can we juice some beef tallow instead? I really like that.
No, but Kim's like, it would be really great for ratings of this show if we were to both get pregnant at the same time, so we could have like a Father of the Bride part 2 kind of thing going on.
Only if Martin Short shows up, though. Like, we would need... Oh, that would be Zach, though, I guess. Zach would kind of fill that role. He would be, like, taking care of both of these. Because, of course, Lydia would be the Plath child who would be pregnant.
Yeah.
And then Kim would be pregnant. So then, yeah, that would be... He'd be bouncing between them there. It's a delicate art. Yeah, it's going to be... That's going to be tricky, for sure.
We don't want to see that, right?
No.
No, thank you.
Nobody wants that. No. Mm-mm.
Also, like, not possible. I'm getting worried that Kim may end up, like, on Craigslist looking for pregnant women.
Yeah, to, like, cut them open, though, and stuff. Like...
to retrieve the baby.
With bad intentions. Let's just put it like that. Yeah. Still not good.
Isaac was like, isn't it like when a lawnmower gets really old, like you use it a bunch and it just like kind of wears out? Isn't that what's going to happen to Mom?
Mom's had like 10 kids, so I think her lawnmower is pretty worn out at this point. It's good. It's good and worn out. I'm still on the side of Zach where it's I don't want to talk about my mother-in-law's fertility. Thank you very much, because like he's still getting to the point where he's trying to wrap his mind around me and Lydia like having a baby. Please don't taint that.
Wait, you mean that this isn't regular conversation that people have around the dinner table at Thanksgiving?
For narcissists, yeah. To make everyone wildly uncomfortable.
I want to compete with your baby.
Talking about their virility against yours? Yes. If everything becomes a competition, everything becomes a slight in some way, shape, or form. I wish Isaac would have asked the lawnmower question at the table and been like, aren't you like, you're way past your prime, right? Like,
Ken would have been like, yeah, that's normally when you go buy a new one.
Yeah, you got to trade it in.
Yeah, trade it up. In.
It's about that time. But Isaac tried doing that, and then he regretted it because I guess the trade-in value, not so good in this town, in Cairo. Not so good.
He didn't even look. Again,
yeah.
3 days.
Don't think so.
No, what was Ken's reaction, though? Because Ken seems to have really no say in this, in the end.
Yeah.
Kim's just going to do what she wants to do.
Kim's just like, oh, I can get you to get me pregnant if, like, little does he know. There are ways, right, that this can happen. And Ken's like, well, if it happens, I'd be happy, but I'd be really happy if it never happens. So,
she laughed at that.
So, yeah.
She was like, well, it's going to happen.
Start the clock. Yeah, I'm thinking now. No, how old is Kim now? She's almost 50, right?
I don't know.
I think she's like almost 50. I mean, you're really pushing it.
They're just talking.
Yeah.
They're just trying to create some type of tension at the dinner table to make everybody uncomfortable. No, the part that really got me was when Isaac was like, look, if it happens, I'll shave all my hair off. You know what? I'll go a step further. I'll shave all my eyebrows off and all my eyelashes off.
Off my entire
so that
head.
I look like a crazy person.
So I look like Mariah. I'll move to Montana and start wearing wigs, and you'll never see me pick another peanut.
I was like, that was a pretty insensitive joke, given your sister has alopecia.
He speaks from experience. Yeah, that's his truth, and we have to respect that, I guess, at this point.
Barry is invited.
I don't know if Barry was invited. Barry showed up. Barry brought a plate because he was like, hey, I heard there's food and juice. You got me.
How was there was no comment about the juice. I was waiting for it the whole time.
This party is going to be off the hook. That's what he's here for. He's here for the juice.
Yeah. It was just like, yeah, Barry showed up.
Yeah, Barry's here.
And then he was gone at one point.
Oh.
I kept looking for him. I was like, did he stick around for this long? I think he left before the cleanup.
Oh, no. He
stayed
around.
for the conversation.
He sticks around afterwards.
Lydia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lydia and Zach. That's right.
Because Ethan's not doing so great He's in a little bit of a rough spot. We already mentioned that. It was a long drive back from Wisconsin. Mental health wavering at best.
He had too much time to think.
Way too much time to think. Way too much time alone, sleeping in his car. He's very uncomfortable. He's very grumpy. But he's looking around the table. He's like, everybody else has a couple that they're paired up with, somebody, significant other, special person in their life. And I'm looking back at yesteryear. Last year.
All I've got's this receipt in my wallet.
Looking back last year, I had two very special guests right at my side, and I let them slip through my fingers. I'm really regretting it now.
Well, with that, let's take a short commercial break, and then we'll be back with more conversations with Ethan.
So Zach follows up. Zach is really trying.
I'm living for this storyline.
Dr. Zach is. Let's talk about this for a little bit, okay?
He's coming in here like Dr. Phil.
What are your plans? What were you thinking? Is basically what Zach is trying to do.
Okay, so Ethan's been really cagey about his plans with everybody who's asked him anything.
Because there is no real plan.
That's the problem.
That's why he can't explain the plan, because he doesn't have one. He doesn't have a plan. He's making this up as he goes along, and it's not going well. That's what it comes down to.
So we saw Barry come out, and they're pretending to have some conversation about running. It's Zach, Lydia, and Barry.
Well, it's awkward because it's Zach, Lydia, and Barry talking. Ethan is just sitting, dissociating at the table.
He has not left the chair that he's been in the whole time.
He hasn't moved. The dude hasn't moved. Everybody picked up all the stuff, helped carry things in. He's catatonic at the dinner table still. It's not the tryptophan, you guys. I think we're losing him here. Yeah, he's like, he's going
He's in
somewhere.
his own world.
We're losing him. He's glazing over here.
Okay, Zach approaches the table, and he does cross his arms like he's about to have a serious conversation. It was very Dr. Phil.
We got to get to the bottom of this. Is kind of Zach is approaching it with he sees
So I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of whispers.
Your parents, he's coming at this with like concerned youth pastor energy, where he's like,
yes,
here's the troubled teen. Your parents have been telling me a lot of stuff that's been going on at home. You've been acting up and kind of rebelling a little bit here and coming up with these plans. You're trying to run away from home, I hear. What's going on?
It did feel like you're about to be lectured. Right? Like you could tell the lecture was coming.
Zach has that vibe of any conversation that he has, because the Plaths are all making stupid decisions based on Zach's personal opinion.
Yeah, I feel like part of it is that he's uncomfortable talking to Ethan about this, but they've decided that this is what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, because they've heard whispers, they've heard rumblings, they've heard through the grapevine, which they were kind of... Okay, here's where people will say that this is Zach and Lydia engaging in gossip, which they just told everyone in the family not to do that about them.
I think there's a difference.
I think there is a difference, because it's a difference if you're engaging in the talk that happens behind someone's back, that's gossiping. But if you hear something behind someone's back and then you go to that person that talk was about and you ask them for their side of it, that's different. That is not gossiping. That's not talking about someone behind their back. That's communication. That is direct communication. And
they're not going to like that at all.
Because then even Barry is like slowly retreating into his shell.
Barry's butthole is so clenched. He was like, I don't really think that he should be asking these questions right now, and I'm certainly not going to have any follow-up questions of my own.
Whoa, Zach. What is this, 60 Minutes or something? Like, you're really coming down hard on Ethan here and, like, really grilling him over this stuff about, like, you're moving to Wisconsin. What does that look like logistically? How long do you plan on staying there?
What's your plan? What's your goal? Why are you going there?
Well, I hadn't really thought about that. I think I was just going to, well, I don't like to talk about it because then I start feeling things.
Because if you're like being fair about it, you take a zoom out a little bit. All they know is that Ethan and Teegan are broken up. He drove out there. They're still broken up. and he's going to drive back up to Wisconsin and move there permanently. And that's the whole plan.
Yeah.
So I guess you could see where there are questions.
Well, maybe not permanently, but indefinitely. Maybe that would be the way to do it. But Zach has to be like, yeah, I see that you've, folded up your kerchief knapsack and it's at the end of your stick that you're going to put in your car or whatever to go hit the road and head up there. But like, what, how is that what are we think? Just any sort of detail. Formulate an idea for me real quick. Explain it so I understand. No.
I'll just let whatever's going to happen. That's the plan.
Live and let live, as they say, I suppose.
Okay. What do you think? Why do you think he approached Ethan about this?
Because he was uncomfortable. Oh, I think Zach was hearing things. Zach's hearing people talk about Ethan while Ethan is catatonic at the dinner table. I'm sure people were talking about it in the kitchen.
Right.
And Zach's like,
feet away.
Well, if the dude's clearly in distress, he's not handling this well, he's struggling. So like, what's going on, man? Like, can we talk about this a little bit more? I think it was coming from a place of concern, but also there's another side of it where he's like, I'm legitimately worried about Ethan's well-being. So I think it is more so concern.
Okay.
What side do you think?
I thought from his perspective, I agree.
Okay.
But I think he has a little birdie on his shoulder named Lydia.
Oh.
Who wants him to be the one to have these conversations on her behalf.
Okay. Lydia is concerned. Therefore, Zach needs to be concerned. Because I think part of it is Zach's like afraid of Ethan too. Like there's an energy there.
Barry was like, hey, I'm just out here watching in case a fight breaks out, because it's possible that Ethan might think that Zach's being a little too nosy.
Yeah.
And then he's going to get upset.
And then you're going to end up with a Micah nosy. And then that's what's going to happen. You're going to go to the hospital. Split that bad boy wide open. Yeah, you're gonna have one nostril by the end of dinner. So that's a big concern. Something to worry about, I suppose. I don't like where that's going, though.
But you do think that maybe Lydia is pushing him to have these conversations.
I could see that, where Lydia was very proud of the fact where it's like, Zach asks really great questions. He can break through those Plath defenses and like get to the root cause of things and really help me understand a lot of my thought process and what's going on. So I'm hoping he can do that with Ethan too, because Ethan is a tough nut to crack.
Mm-hmm. I'm really concerned that this is going to end up being a big issue for Zach.
Well, you're embedding Zach into, he's now policing the Plath family on what they're doing. Do they have a good reason to be doing that? They feel like they have to explain things to Zach, and then Ethan's getting not combative, but he's getting nervous in this conversation because he's like,
he can't wait for it to end.
Well,
he's like, I think that Zach wants to have a gay affair with me.
Well, Zach is definitely going deeper than my brothers would.
He keeps asking me questions he shouldn't be asking and trying to spend more time with me.
Yeah, because then Barry adds nothing to this entire thing. No.
He's here to watch.
He's here to watch, and then which,
as he normally is.
Sounds like Barry. So like the concern here is where you're kind of throwing Zach to the wolves, and then simultaneously like nobody's doing anything to interfere or like prevent that from happening at all. It's just Barry kind of looking on disapprovingly of being like, yeah, we don't really do that here. Like to have Ethan explain something. No, it's just, you could see it in his eyes. He's got to go do this, right?
Yeah, we don't talk.
We don't no, we don't need to explain those emotions or have a reason.
It also smelled like it had Lydia all over it because of the fact that Ethan's doing exactly what Mama Plath was doing, right? Where Mama Plath was still married and then she was dating. And Ethan is still married.
Okay.
And now he's going to get back together with Teegan. I feel like Lydia still has a problem with that.
Okay. Yeah.
And Teegan has a child.
Right.
And I think that they are being a little judgmental and thinking like he's going to go up there to Wisconsin. He's going to shack up with her out of wedlock baby and make the baby more confused about traditional marriages and gender roles.
It's to save the children. Yeah. That's what she's getting down to. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. I think they're like, he's going to live in sin with her in Wisconsin. We've got to stop it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, that does explain why they are so invested in overstepping their bounds then. Like, is that, okay, there is the religious element that is tying into this. They feel now compelled to, hey, don't do that.
Because if you're going to go up there, your intention should be that you're going to go propose, right? If you're going to make such a big life change like that.
Well, I thought that Zach was worried that was going to be the plan. But then it was like, do you want that to be the plan? Is that what you would prefer?
Well, he's going to have to get divorced first.
You have to get divorced first. Yeah, because otherwise that's bigamy. And they got you on that. So it's documented now. Big problem.
I don't know. Maybe they could talk to Garrick Merrifield and he can change their mind.
Yeah, he can work something
God
out.
can speak to them in their
They can go live
garage.
they can go live on the compound. Maybe if it ever gets, no, probably not.
The other greatest part of the episode is Barry
taking... Not great. This is not great. This is terrible.
I think this is going to be part of our deep dive this month of the
scary.
Insidious Barry Plath over on Patreon.
Okay.
I think this is dipping a toe into what Barry is really like.
True. Yes, this is a more realistic side of Barry than we've seen in the past 7 seasons.
His eyes lit up when he was talking about Bigfoot.
Okay, so we're going to a state park to hunt for Bigfoot in broad daylight. It is rainy. It's overcast. It's not very pleasant out. Not really a great Bigfoot hunting day. It's daytime, which most people aren't really used to that, searching for cryptids in the day. But their guy, Stacy, that they're meeting up with, he's like, yeah, I'm really trying to expand my Bigfoot tours. And so I can't just book everything away.
He's like, I can't work all nights.
I can't work nights.
I don't have to anyway, because Bigfoot, he's big on the moon cycles.
The moon's out now.
So
it's full moon time.
So that means Bigfoot might be out.
And that's my calling. I'm on a quest to share the good news of Bigfoot with all who will listen.
So we're here with Live and Love.
Yeah, not Laugh.
Yeah, we've got just 2 of them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Somehow Laugh got out of this.
Which then they're not laughing, so that's good. I'm okay with that. That's
I feel
better.
like this is part of their separation agreement, Kim and Barry.
Oh,
that Kim was like, you can never have all 3 at the same time.
Yeah, because otherwise they start,
they consolidate
plotting
power.
No, they start plotting Ken's murder. Is what they start doing
when they get away from Kim. Yeah, Barry said they're curious about things that go bump in the night.
Oh, among other things, yes. So that's why he's like leaning into this. Mm-hmm. He's trying to cultivate that interest, that pursuit.
They get it from me.
Barry is the thing that goes bump in the night.
No, that's what I was thinking when Stacy was like, if you ever go out in the woods and you think something's watching you, something's watching you. And I was like, yeah, Barry.
It's Barry.
Barry. He's out in the woods. He's out here all the time.
You're not going to find a living creature within a 2-mile radius of Barry being out in the woods. Everything, it's where it's like everything goes completely silent and there's like no wildlife activity or anything around because Barry Plath is standing in the woods now.
Right.
It's terrifying.
The greatest predator.
Yeah. Well, no, not even that. It's unsettling. You are making everything uncomfortable. Everything is trying to stay hidden and stay away from this evil presence that is now lurking about.
That's a good point. Don't you feel like Bigfoot would be something that wouldn't really make a lot of sense for them given their belief system? Don't you think it's a little too supernatural?
I think it is very natural, not supernatural. I think it is natural. Bigfoot?
Okay.
Depending on what you think it is, do you think that Bigfoot has magical powers? Or do you think that Bigfoot is just some iteration of, it's like a different species of, it's a, bipedal humanoid who lives in the woods?
I feel like if I'm starting to sort things in the witch not witch category, that I feel like Bigfoot is going with the Harry Potter books.
Oh.
With these families.
That's amazing what a couple of decades can do, because now a lot of the like deeply religious people, they are on
now
the
they're
Harry
all
Potter.
about the Harry Potter.
They are
books
all
now.
about that Harry Potter stuff, mostly because of J.K. Rowling and all of the crazy things that she's up to.
Okay, so
but
you agree?
J.K. Rowling didn't invent cryptids, and she didn't, put Bigfoot here.
But
in
you
the woods.
agree she's showing up in Barry Plath's algorithm?
I think so.
Which is also where the Bigfoot videos are coming from.
Well, I mean, that's top of the funnel. This is like your baseline conspiracy theory stuff.
He's trying to get us comfortable.
They're testing the waters. Yeah. He's like,
because we already know he's into lizard people. We've heard about that from Olivia.
Because he basically is.
He's got a lot of theories.
See, this is where. Okay, these
I
are all the things. I
think he's a flat earther. We're going to hear about that next.
He's flirfing, yeah. And so this is where it's like Olivia posted stuff where it's like, they're making these accusations about the Plaths on social media, and then the next season, then it's just like leaning into it or trying to debunk that. So for him, he's like, yeah, I believe in conspiracy theories and stuff. Yeah, Bigfoot and all of that, and like he's using this as like, that's how I bond with my kids. We go walk around in the woods.
I think it's supposed to be cutesy to us.
Yeah, that's
and
how
I'm
they're delivering it.
That I know surface level, it's cutesy. I know that the truth is it gets a lot more nefarious than that.
If you follow those roots a little bit deeper, I'm sure there's some real messed up conspiracy theories that Barry is definitely subscribed to. Definitely.
He was like, if I'm going to start dating, we got to get this out in the open.
Yeah.
Because it's all we're going to talk about.
So he starts with his Bigfoot mating calls. Well, first they do a sound bath because they have the singing bowl.
Apparently that is to attract Bigfoot.
Or
to calm Bigfoot?
Maybe hopefully to calm. I hope it doesn't agitate.
Oh, you know what? Somebody needs to take remember the episode of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City where they were having the argument in the background during the sound bath?
Yeah.
We need that laid over this footage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That would make sense. That's basically what's going on in the spiritual realm of Barry Plath's energy being near Bigfoot in the woods.
No one answers. I mean, there's no Bigfoot that we see.
No. And I think it was just Stacy that was doing the calls. But Barry was basically saying, hey, if I go on a date and that woman decides to just jump into a Bigfoot mating call, I think that's a really good sign.
Green flag.
That's green flag for Barry. He's into that. Definitely. Kim's take, though, she's like, I think it's going to be a pretty tall order for Barry to find a woman who's into all the things that he's into, like Bigfoot and a whole bunch of the other things that I know about him. Did she just confirm he's into feet stuff? Is Bigfoot code for Barry likes the foot stuff?
Okay, I wasn't even thinking that.
The stuff into Bigfoot and the other stuff he likes?
And a whole bunch of other stuff I know Barry's into. It was like, the cuck chair. That's what she's talking about. And then at the end, she was like...
The chances are slim.
What are we supposed to think about Kim then, given the things that KK Ken is into?
Yo, that's a big one. Well, because then you've gone from Barry's debauchery into Ken now. So then it's like, no. Yeah, I don't think you need to be patting yourself on the back too much of like marked safe from Barry Plath if you endured that man for as long as you did. And now you're like, good luck to whoever goes into that chamber the next time here.
Also, I'm disappointed because like we hear that Kim just can't keep her mouth shut. I want to know what you're talking about then. Tell us more about what Barry's really into, Kim.
Well. No, like, I think it's, she knows what to say to implicate, but then she doesn't want to take full responsibility for like, I'm really airing stuff out.
Oh, I didn't really say it.
I didn't say that.
That's what you got from that?
People figured out what your horrible secrets were from that? Oh, man, I didn't even...
Would you rather be Liv and Love, or would you rather be Laugh, who was stuck home with Kim and Ken talking about their baby?
I'd rather be Laugh, because at least you get chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
At the end of that. Because what did
I'm
live
sure
and love.
Barry packed a kombucha in the cooler.
I don't want a body temperature kombucha that's been strapped to the inside of Barry's thigh.
Just room temp.
No, body temp, not even room temp, because it is strapped on the inside of his thigh. That's where that kombucha resides, and that's what we're going to share on the ride home.
Stay hydrated in the woods.
Gag! I throw up in my mouth. I'm going to throw up. Don't make me do it. So no, I'd rather take the cookies. I'm with Laugh.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can put up with this. I'm used to blocking out Kim and Ken's droning conversations while I'm doing something. I'm focusing on a task here in the kitchen. I'm doing me. They're doing them. Just zone out.
Okay.
You know?
Fair. Yeah.
But you'd go cryptid hunting instead? You'd rather have the kombucha?
I'm not going in the woods, let's be honest. Yeah.
Too many ticks. She's not about it.
So things are pretty strained still between Zach and Lydia and the family, and we only see that continue through the rest of the episode.
Why were they being so, why did they keep praising the fact that Kim's such a good host on...
They don't want to impact her Airbnb reviews.
That's what I feel like it was. I feel like it was an endorsement.
They were like, look, this is my mom's business.
Yeah.
So, we can't say she's not a good host.
She's a great
host.
Amazing host.
She has all the towels you need. The places, she unlocks the door. She meets
a fire pit. There's a juicer. You got amenities.
Uh-huh.
It was so nice for Thanksgiving. We decided, let's stay a couple extra days because Kim's so hospitable. We
extended our booking.
Yes. It was that easy, too. We thought we were going to stay for a couple days.
She didn't make us check out, check in again.
Right. It was so easy, so thoughtful, and just wonderful. Wonderful experience. 5 stars. Would recommend. Highly recommend.
But she also has this tendency to talk shit behind your back.
What?
So
I don't know. I mean, while she is a good host, very hospitable.
Shitty person.
Definitely shitty person, but we don't want to say that. I don't want to say that explicitly. And also, I didn't want to leave that in the review because that would reflect poorly on her as a person.
I can't believe they're still saying stuff like that on TV. Because they know that Kim watches. Oh,
she watches?
And she latches onto the things that you say, and you're going to pay for it later.
So
the fact that they said that she'll talk behind your back.
I don't know if that was Zach saying something a little too honest. I didn't get to see. I should have went back and checked Lydia's reaction when he said it. If that was something that kind of got a head turn or a eyes widening or something. I don't think it did.
Yeah.
But
I think they were in agreement about what to say.
Unfortunately. Yeah, maybe that was it.
Yeah. So, I think she was like, I wish I said that seasons ago, Zach.
Thank you for getting around to saying it now.
Yeah.
So no, you would think that this is a segment about Zach and Lydia trying to get along with Kim or something.
No, they're avoiding her.
No. They were just puffing her up at the beginning of this segment so that Zach can go talk to, that was their sacrifice that they had to offer to Kim first of thank you for allowing us to stay here on the property for a few extra nights. The reason why is because I wanted to spend a little extra time with Ethan. We're very concerned about Ethan and his well-being. That's still not looking so good. So let's see if we can talk to him. We got to meet him where he is, though. And he's working on his car over in the barn garage area. His no girls allowed. Zach, his no girls allowed sign tacked up.
Yes, but to your point though, Olivia tried this when she was like, okay, he goes into the garage and he works on his cars, and that's how he tries to avoid having serious conversations with me.
Right.
So I will follow him into the garage.
I'll go to the garage, and then we can talk there.
No.
Not so
having
much.
A more productive conversation.
No, not so much. Yeah. Ethan's just getting annoyed. He's annoyed by the questions.
He's annoyed by his presence. He's like, look, Zach wore a white sweater.
He's not annoyed by Zach's presence. He's annoyed by Zach's wardrobe specifically. He's like, the white sweatshirt to work on a car. Pfft, girl, please. Pfft, please.
He's not really going to help you. He's going to hold the tools.
Well,
and ask you questions, just like Olivia did.
If there's a flashlight that he can hold, hold that steady, and help where you can, but I don't want to touch anything that's like dirty. Though.
Me either.
Yeah.
You'll never get that stuff off of you.
I don't want it. I don't want it to get on my shirt.
I can't bring it back to Kim's Airbnb.
Yeah.
She'll charge me an extra cleaning fee.
Deep cleaning fee? Damn, Kim.
And Lydia's the one who's going to have to clean it too. So you get taken on both ends.
Kim charges the deep cleaning fee, and then Lydia's the one who has to come do the deep cleaning. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it. That's how the business works. She's double dipping you guys.
That's the scam she's got
That's
going
what
on.
it is. That's what's happening. So what? There's more rumors flying around?
I gasped when he said to Ethan, so I heard from someone.
A little birdie. Lydia.
I think it was Kim.
You think it was Kim?
Because they just got done saying that Kim will talk shit behind your back.
Okay.
And then he's saying someone was talking about how you spent all this money on Teegan when you were in a relationship with Teegan.
Okay, so then that's what they were like, well, we are going to call Mama Kim out on some shit, but we have to say some real nice Airbnb stuff first.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, throw her under the bus as she was the one who gave up that information. Not that Ethan knows that, but Ethan's perplexed by this too. He's like, Zach's over here talking to me about things that I haven't even talked to my brothers about. So either he's got some hoodoo voodoo magic going on where he is getting inside my head and he knows my thoughts and he knows things that happen without being there.
He didn't tell his brothers about it, so that eliminates a bunch of suspects.
That eliminates a lot of the people that Ethan's talking to.
Uh-huh. So either it was Barry or it was Kim.
Barry or Kim.
Or maybe Amber.
Ooh,
I never cross Amber off the list. Yeah. Amber's mini Kim.
Amber is. She's always listening, and then she's starting to talk more.
What was he spending all this money on?
I don't know.
What was he buying her?
The stuff that he was saying was, it was stuff that I would help her out with. Sometimes if it would be, help you fix your car, or he was like rattling off.
Buy her a pair of those Jean Simmons boots that she wears. Have you been on her Instagram?
No.
I could tell you.
Why would I be on her Instagram? No. I'm on her OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's not real. It's not a real thing. Maybe. I don't know.
Who knows?
Haven't found it yet. Haven't found it. No. The examples that he was giving was, it was like, sometimes she needs help with fixing her car, or if she needs to have extra money at the end of the month. And it's like, what? So you're just straight up sending her money just when she doesn't even need it?
When this relationship ultimately fails, I cannot wait to see him on 90 Day Fiancé. Because that's basically what he was already doing.
Ethan Plath is prototypical 90 Day Fiancé fodder.
Yeah.
Like, he would absolutely be that.
Javon from Before the 90 Days, where he was like, I heard on some Red Pill podcast that women in the Philippines are really, they're ready to live the lifestyle that I want.
More traditional values.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what he was going for.
What Ethan's going to do.
Okay.
Be like, I'm going to move. No, I'm not going to move to the Philippines.
No.
I'm going to go find me a wife in the Philippines.
Right. Yeah.
Or wherever. I'm not picky.
Get her imported. Yeah. That's what he's going to try for this time. Maybe? No, I don't think so.
We don't need Ethan Plath to have somebody.
Ethan Plath is not that charming.
Come here from somewhere else.
Again.
Stuck here with him.
Like Merrifields. It's, you're not a catch. I'm sorry.
Someone needs to tell you.
Somebody needs to say it. Somebody needs to say it out loud. Not good. Mm-hmm. It's bad. It's real bad.
Okay, this is where I was like, it's all connecting back for me. Because then Zach says, well, this is why you don't get in situationships. He doesn't tell Ethan that. He's lecturing the producers.
Because he wanted to lecture Ethan, but he was like,
he wasn't really open to it.
He's not going to be very receptive to that. Mm-hmm. I gotta hold this in until I can talk to the producers, and then I can get into my sermon a little bit.
I think the point of the sermon was that Ethan has been in this relationship where he's giving a lot and he's not getting a lot back because it's a situationship. And that's why you need to be in a committed relationship, because then you know that the other person is committed to giving back when you give.
You can rely. There's like a trust that's there and a reciprocity. Mm-hmm. Yeah. but there's just promiscuity right now. So that's the problem.
I want to know if we're going to find out what really happened with Ethan and Teegan.
That's what they are really withholding so much information from us.
So the rumor online is that Ethan hooked up with one of Teegan's friends behind her back.
That's the rumor.
That he cheated on her.
That's the rumor.
And with how upset she's been, it doesn't really give the vibe that she's just mad that he wouldn't move there.
Here's the red flag, too. Last episode, well, the past 2 episodes, Ethan was telling us his whole side of the story, how it was the move to Wisconsin. That was the biggest thing. I kept saying that I was going to, and I never did. And now I'm going to do this big grand gesture and show her I'm moving to Wisconsin. We can be together now. When he got there, and then the producers talked to Teegan, and she's telling the camera, well, yeah, the move to Wisconsin, I told him we wouldn't be able to date if we didn't live in the same state, and if he's still married. That's a really huge thing. Ethan did not mention that at all the entire time when he was explaining his whole big plan about moving up to Wisconsin and surprising her.
Well, of course not. Because Olivia is holding him hostage.
Well, that's what it is.
She will not let him move on.
That's Olivia's fault.
Right. That's out of my control.
Fault. That's not Ethan's fault.
I could have just correctly filled out the divorce paperwork the first time and we would already be divorced.
But I don't know how to read and I don't know how to write. And it's very difficult.
I just thought it was weird that Zach referred to it as a situationship because they were definitely like in a relationship.
Yeah, a relationship is not a situationship. And I don't know if Zach knows what a situationship is.
Uh-huh.
If he's just deeming this.
I think it's like, well, they weren't dating to marry.
Is that what he's
situationship?
He's defining that. That's what a situationship is. No, I think a situationship is like, it's broader than that, and I don't think Zach understands where it's like that's not even a defined.
No, that's like you don't even want to put a label on what's going on.
You're not boyfriend, girlfriend.
Unless
even.
That maybe
you're just
that's
hooking
what
up.
He's interpreting what Teegan is saying now.
Now
we can't be together.
Yeah.
Unless these things are being done, but then they're seeing him move up there, so maybe they think, okay, so they're still going back and forth.
Like this is more of a situationship now than what it was.
In the past.
Like they were in a relationship and then they broke up. So I don't know if that's where he's getting confused, where he's then talking about it now. Because I would say they're not doing stuff that situationship is like you're hooking up, but you're not dating.
She did not look like she was open to entertaining that idea.
Does not appear to be taking place. And especially with the way that Ethan Plath smells in the back seat of his car, I don't think it's happening. No, and it shouldn't be. Definitely not. Don't put that on anybody. Mm-hmm. Don't do that.
He was like, I've never seen a genuine smile come off of that man's face. I've never seen Ethan smile.
Did you watch the first few seasons? He was happy for a little bit there.
Well, he's never seen it.
Oh, he's never seen it in person.
No, if Zach watched the first few seasons of this show, I'm not sure if we would be here today talking about him on it.
He wasn't able to. Yeah, it was parental locks. He wasn't able to watch it. He has no idea.
Let your kids watch shitty reality TV.
He was just going off.
You might be protecting them in the future. You never know.
He was just going off of Lydia's account of what the first few seasons were, and her summary was very different.
He's got a lot of baggage. Never smiles. Hard to talk to.
Ethan Plath has a lot of baggage. I don't disagree with you. The thing about this, too, is where, like, the very telling thing for Ethan Plath, his mental state and his entire upbringing is where Zach is legitimately coming to him and being like, hey, what's going on? I heard about this stuff. I'm trying to be open and honest about things that I've heard. Yeah.
Here's an opportunity for you to explain where you're coming from.
I want to hear it from you and, like, what your experience is so I can understand what that, he's trying.
He just collapses inside himself.
No, not even that. Ethan is then questioning. He's like, why does Zach want to talk to me? Why does Zach want this information out of me?
He wants to have a gay affair.
And he's trying to get information out of me so he can use it against me.
That's how you know you were raised by a narcissist.
Whoa, dude. Yeah, like anybody who comes to you who is trying to get deep personal information from you is only going to use that to hurt you. Whoa, dude. Defense mechanism firing off. Like he is geared up. He is all up in that. So Ethan that was my whole other thing, is where he was seeing like an actual intent to connect with him as a threat. And I was like, oh, wow, that's really telling.
Yeah. I do think it's like a little bit gross, the stuff that's behind why Zach wants to have some of these conversations, because there is a little like holier than thou attitude behind it.
A little bit.
But then also I just feel bad for him that he has had to have so many uncomfortable conversations alone with Ethan.
Continuing to, and there's no end in sight, it seems.
You know, and Ethan's not doing anything to try to make him feel more comfortable. Like, he even tries to crack a joke at the end, Zach does, about, oh, you know, like, I was hoping it to be better than our first meeting.
No, it's not. In fact, it's much worse for me because I'm in much worse mental
I'll ask
state.
the questions.
I will be giving no answers unless I feel very comfortable, which I do not.
You know what, to be fair, I think that Zach has stored up a number of things he's allowed to ask you after you asked him if he was gay repeatedly.
Yeah, like I think you owe that to him of maybe answering some questions. I think
he can ask you a few uncomfortable questions.
A couple, in the bank right now, just based on where we started and where we've ended up. And I mean, for what they're doing here as far as this conversation goes, did it end up, like, was this mission successful here? I think we learned more about Ethan, even though Ethan didn't learn anything about Ethan. Because he's just talking about how he bottles everything up and buries all the feelings deep down and don't bring anything up because everybody's just out to get me.
I think Zach is being a little delulu in his optimism, that he felt like it was a good conversation.
Yeah.
That Ethan said a lot more than maybe he intended to say.
Okay.
And he thinks he's getting him to open up.
He thinks that they're having a genuine conversation. He thinks that there is a connection that's forming here. And Ethan's like, I'm just telling him what I think he wants to hear.
He's going to use all of this against you.
So then it's like, oh, no. So when Zach finds that out, is that going to make things better or worse? Probably worse. But that's not the only heart-to-heart conversation that Ethan has on this episode. We have another little snippet here where he meets up with his brother Isaac for a nice heartfelt conversation too, but we'll get into that right after the break.
Ethan is 40 minutes late to have this conversation.
Ethan?
Why do people wait around for him for so long?
Yeah, well, and then I like how this was brought up too, because this is how we're going to address the conflict. Isaac, when Ethan sits down across from him at the table, he goes, "You're 40 minutes late." And I'm kind of upset about it, but like laughs it off.
Mm-hmm. That would be too much conflict.
Right.
To say I'm upset for real that you're late.
Yeah, like, dude, you didn't even text me or anything. Like, what's going on? Why am I here?
Ethan Plath is the main character in his own life.
Oh my God.
He does not care about anybody else. He did this to Olivia last season.
He did this to Olivia, but that was like several hours, basically. But then he has to blame this being late on Olivia as well, because, I was on the phone with my lawyers and I was doing paperwork and I don't know how to read and they have to show me everything and explain it.
Could you not have texted Isaac and said, "Hey, I'm on the phone with my attorney. I'm going to be late. Maybe don't go over there right now. I'll meet you in an hour."
I'm on the phone with tech support. I can't hang up the call. I can't. I can't do it.
Been there, experienced that.
Been there, done that.
Mm-hmm.
No. So again, it's Ethan can't take ownership of it, or even like, "I'm so sorry," or it's I slipped up or I messed up. There's no owning up to this at all. There's no apology. There's no correcting this. There's no, let me buy you some onion rings to make up for it or anything. No,
he doesn't care.
No, it's just whatever. Yeah, sorry.
I don't care that I wasted your time.
Yeah, I guess. No. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
So that was kind of the first thing that annoyed Isaac. The second thing he's also not going to bring up is that he didn't know that Teegan was going on this trip to Montana. Because he mentions it, like he's looking forward to the fact that even though Ethan's going to move to Wisconsin, they're going to see each other in Montana when they go on this trip to visit Mariah.
They'll hang out. Yeah, they get to see each other and spend some time together before, because Isaac really likes having Ethan around, even though he is a real Debbie Downer, sort of depressed mode here. Where,
well, he's waiting for him to come out of it.
Yeah, like snap out of it, get back to old Ethan, who would be funny and make me laugh and make me happy and stuff. And we would joke around and get along well and stuff. But now it's like this heartbroken, really apathetic Ethan. Don't really know what to do with a lot of this.
You like how he tried to blame that on Teegan too?
Teegan and like, Olivia.
Oh, I see a pattern here where
it's women.
Yeah.
In general,
the root
women.
of Ethan's bad behavior.
The root of all evil.
He's got this mood that he's into because women do this to him.
Yeah, and it's always being done to Ethan, and it's so sad. That's why I feel bad for Ethan, is because it's all this wrongdoing that's done to him, not by any fault of his own, of course.
Yeah, he's not wrestling with the fact that like he messed up and ruined his relationship for a second time, another relationship. No, we
haven't reached that conclusion. See, if I were Ethan, I'd be upset that Kaylin would be coming along. I'd be like, weren't you guys broken up? I thought, what, you guys got back together so fast. You think you're moving too fast?
Honestly,
to go?
I think they talk to each other so little that he wouldn't even know that they broke up if someone else didn't tell him.
If you're going on an out-of-state trip to Montana with your girlfriend that you just broke up with, don't you think that's moving a little fast?
Maybe they should just go on the trip together.
Yeah, maybe Ethan. But then Ethan's inviting a girlfriend who isn't a girlfriend anymore. That's someone who is broken up with you, does not want to be with you, and you're inviting them for a multi-day trip to Montana. This is the worst idea I've ever heard in my entire life. There is no worse idea that you could possibly come up with in any other given scenario.
He thought they were going to be together again.
He did. He was banking on it.
Yeah.
And he thought that this was going to seal the deal.
He was like, oh, now I'll take her on a trip.
Yeah, you get to do all
TLC's
these
paying for
super fun things with me. It's really cool living the life I get. I just go jet setting around.
Vacation Ethan.
Vacation Ethan. And we get to see the facility where Mariah's living. It's very exciting.
A bang trip to Mariah's facility.
Oh, no.
That ought to fix everything that's wrong with the relationship.
Oh, no. What is that? Girl Interrupted? Is that movie? Was that movie?
Yeah. She's got the chicken wings underneath her bed. Time to go clean out Mariah's room.
They're having a real moment. Oh, man. Oh, no. No, there's
just
no chicken
wigs and chicken wings under there.
There's no chicken wings at this table. I don't know what this place was. What is this?
Did they even eat anything?
I don't know if Isaac ate because he was waiting for 40 minutes and so they didn't get anything. I don't know what they were doing. This is a weird spot. I didn't look up the menu. I didn't check it out. I wasn't interested enough. Couldn't do it.
Okay, then Isaac said something weird about how he has been reflecting on his relationship with Kaylin, and like he never did anything wrong. He always did things like buy her gifts and treat her special. So he's just gone back to doing that. But he's questioning Ethan on how he's going to change his behavior moving forward so that this relationship with Teegan works out.
Yeah, like what are you going to do? What changes are you going to make personally to make sure that your relationship doesn't end up in the pits again? And Ethan's like, well, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to try my best. Okay, do we have any actionable items?
This is why all of your relationships are doomed.
Do we have any actionable items that we can try out?
Maybe don't hook up with one of her friends.
That's top of the list.
Or anybody else.
Anybody else.
While you're in a relationship with her.
Don't do that. And then maybe don't say stuff that you don't mean. Of like, if you're always telling her, oh yeah, I plan on moving to Wisconsin. When you don't plan on moving to Wisconsin, then don't say that. But he knew if he said that, she would have broken up with him. So he had to keep saying, oh no, I'll be up there next month.
I'm also getting like really suspicious because now we got the mid-season trailer too. So the first one we saw for the season, she made that comment when they were in the kitchen about him poisoning the food.
Yes.
Then we see that while they're in Montana, she says something about not wanting him to be standing behind her on the cliff.
Yes.
So
she doesn't feel safe around you.
What kind of conversations have they had that she's under the impression that he would harm her?
Bodily harm is what she's worried that you will inflict upon her.
Yeah. That, again, doesn't really track for the version that we're getting.
No.
Which is that she broke up with him because he wouldn't move.
Yeah.
Like, why would you be under the impression that he might want to hurt you?
Yeah, and the track record that we've seen is that Olivia shared some of that stuff in the off season on social media about recordings and things that Ethan said when they would fight, where yes, he would threaten bodily harm to multiple people.
I'm sure that he would get drunk and just say horrible things to her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, maybe even after they're broken up, just like text her. I feel like that's why when he called, she was like, "You okay?
Are you okay?" That's the first thing that she says.
Getting a lot of drunken texts and voicemails.
A lot of drunk dials. A lot of Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, let's keep talking about her because the end of this episode is them getting to Montana.
Oh, it's so awkward. This is so awkward. This was uncomfortable. This was.
Why do you think she's going on this trip? That's the big question.
I don't know. I don't know what she gets out of this. TV airtime?
Okay, so Teegan was accused of only being on the show because she was a fan.
Yes.
And so then she reached out to Ethan and she started hooking up with him.
Right.
Is it just because she wants to be on TV?
Is it just TV? But there are so many different ways that you can go about getting on TV now, right? Like you would think. I don't see the trade-off here. If you're worried about this man pushing you off a cliff, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth going.
Spending any more time with him.
No, I don't think so.
I'm just trying to figure out what her motivation is.
In rural Montana.
I don't think that she really likes Mariah that much.
No, because here's the other kicker, is when she's talking about how, I didn't really want to come along because like Ethan's weird and stuff.
I didn't want to spend time with him.
I didn't want to spend time with him. I like Isaac and Kaylin and Mariah. And it's like, you're not gonna for long.
They don't like you anymore.
Because now they're gonna flip on you. So I don't think that's gonna be functional.
Isaac and Kaylin's dislike of her also doesn't really add up to me.
It's because you are wronging Ethan. You're leading Ethan on now. It's your fault, you harlot. Because if you're going to travel out of state with somebody, an ex-boyfriend who's been trying to get back together with you, then you need to give it up on that trip.
Maybe they're also questioning why she's doing this.
I think that they're then taking it as, she's leading him on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like...
She kind of is.
I think she's going out of her
way.
Based on what we've seen, it could look like she is leading him on. Do we think that is the case? I think she does have conversations with Ethan where she makes it abundantly clear. We are friends. We would be going on this trip as friends.
I do think that she's trying to put boundaries in place.
I think she is.
That is not, we're not going here to stay in the same room.
Because that's what she said.
We're not going here on vacation together to hook up.
She said that at one point. I'm not going to feel bad about my boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's...
Which I was like, yes, queen.
Yeah, okay.
For a moment there.
I can get on board with this Teegan, okay? Yeah. This is a good episode for Teegan.
I don't think she's going to last.
I don't think this one's sticking around for much longer. Because then
why would you go?
Why are you here then? But if you're making it abundantly clear that we're just friends, because then that's what Teegan is. They're doing these interviews side by side in Montana. And then Tegan's like, yeah, I'd say we're friends, right? Aren't we friends? And then it's just Ethan staring, fighting back tears, and just nodding silently, looking right at her like,
yeah.
He's saying
he's doing puppy eyes.
He's doing puppy eyes. He's like, it's his broken baby bird.
I don't want to be friends.
I don't want to be just friends, though.
Yeah.
I would be more, but you won't let it. So like he's saying all that stuff. Yes, she knows that that's what that means. Everybody knows that what that look means right now, Ethan Plath. Yes, we know you are horny.
Well, we get it. She had to say back to him, too, on camera in front of all of us. We talked about this, I guess, when the microphone was turned off when they were sitting in his car.
Maybe.
Where she was like, we're just friends.
Just friends.
And you said you were okay with us just being friends.
Remember?
Right?
Remember that? Remember?
It's like, well, I lied.
He's not going to say that. He's not going to say that out loud.
I thought we would have hooked up by now.
I thought you would have caved once you saw my setup in the back seat. I thought that shirt was going to come flying off.
I couldn't take the groveling and just like the woe is me when he picks up the card because they're staying in different rooms
Okay,
at
but
this
they get
hotel or whatever it is.
Yeah, this
resort.
I
don't know.
The honeymoon suite is what he booked, and then he's shocked that they have this whole thing set up as like a couple's setup,
right?
With a bottle of champagne when you check in.
They had robes and Crocs and shit for them, and there's a card.
Had to read, the card that Ethan had to read out loud, where he was like, "Enjoy these robes for your stay." Oh man, it's so hard that it's like we're not together, but nobody knows. They think we are, but really, my heart's in a totally different place. I'm just shattered to pieces right now. Enjoy the robes for your stay was the general sentiment.
Yeah, it was like, thank you for choosing.
Here's your stuff.
The name of our resort.
Look at this. Here's candy.
We appreciate your business. Enjoy these robes and this complimentary candy.
Oh. This wonderful, beautiful note about our love together, Teegan.
And then he stares her dead in the face and tells her, "I love you."
Oh, she looked.
And I've got a lot of feelings that have no place to go now. Like that's her problem.
Yes, he's making it her problem.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything would be so easy for me if you just let me love you. Oh, don't say it. Oh,
that's so crazy.
But that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. And it's gross when you say it like that. But that's what he's dancing around here. So, like, let's call it what it is. That's it. That's what's happening. No.
I want to know how she ends up back together with him.
Out of just sheer... I feel like there's going to be some peer pressure that's happening on this Montana trip. Where it's going to be Isaac and Kaylin and Mariah who are like, don't you get it?
I'm sure Mariah will have some word salad speech to give.
Some words of wisdom that she's picked up on from her walks out in the woods with Blackjack. She's got
the voices she's hearing.
She's done some reflecting. Yeah, she knows a thing or two about healthy relationships. Definitely. Oh yeah, that's what's going on.
Well, next episode, Barry tells, is this Amber's friend? Because I was like, it could be someone that he met from the dating service.
I hope not.
I feel like he has his age dialed in that young.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Amber and another young girl have to hear all about Bigfoot's language.
Jane Doe. Yeah, we'll refer to her as for now. One of his many Jane Does, unfortunately, I'm sure. And
then Teegan just ruins the Montana trip for everybody.
She's looking at her phone.
The mood. She's not engaged.
She's dismissing. She doesn't feel safe. It's just all these complaints from her.
Can't wait to leave.
But oh my God. Oh, their trip there with the flight that was delayed and then they missed their connecting flight and oh my God. Can you imagine being in that scenario with this guy?
No, I bet he was getting so angry the whole time.
No,
Can you imagine the things that he says under his breath about other people in the airport?
Oh no, I think he was soaking this up. He was like, it's just more time I get to spend with her. It's been so great.
Yeah.
It would have
been. She was like, I was only counting on like an 8-hour travel day.
She was not. She was not expecting the amount of work that went into this, but it was an entire event just getting there. And she's only staying for 2 days.
Okay, then that's how bad did you want to go?
Why are you here? Why are you here?
I would have just left the airport.
Just
been like, forget it. Flight's delayed. I'm out of here.
I'm gonna rent a car and go home. Yeah, like that's it for me.
So she's only going to be on 2 days of this trip, and they're still going to say she ruined the entire thing, huh?
I think that's what it's going to be. But it looks like we are going to find out more about their breakup. So I'm hoping we hear Teegan's side of things because we know Ethan always leaves out big parts of the story.
We better get the truth.
Very important information. We better find out what's actually going on, or I'm going to be upset because we're hearing stuff about Ethan seeing his exes in Teegan and stuff. Like there's some some snapped sort of commentary.
I'm telling you, after a late night, a hit in the bottle, he started thinking that Olivia was harassing him again.
He's getting mixed up. He's all shook up. Look out. Look out.
Well, if you're looking for more content from us, check out our Patreon. We have an entire schedule up for the month of May. You can see what's coming up. There is also a sale going on through Mother's Day.
Mother's Day sale, yeah. And it's also for if you're looking for a gift for the mother in your life as well. Get that mother a subscription. You know what I'm saying?
Or someone who has a mother like Kim Plath and just needs some extra love.
Yeah, some laughs. Yeah. Not live and, well, yeah, you can still live. Live and laugh and love. Sure. Yeah, do all of those things.
Thanks for listening. See you next time.